Hello and welcome to the first episode of our new podcast, Roar Report.
And our first guest is Prendergast.
Hey, glad to be here.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today.
For sure, yes.
Should we just get straight into the questions?
Yeah.
All right.
So, you're on the basketball team.
I am, yes.
What's one thing you really like about being on the team?
One thing I like about being on the one school varsity basketball team is we have this thing, it's called being inside the O, and it gives us a culture of honor, a culture of respect, and a culture of integrity. It allows for all of us to stay vulnerable all the time with one another as brothers, but also to hold to a certain type of law or like expectation with all we do on campus and off campus.
All right. I'll start off. What is one way that you stay humble on and off the court?
One way that I stay humble on and off the court, well, for sure, I would say spending time with God daily. I can never play a game, I can never do anything without God. I always have to read a scripture, play some type of worship music to get my mind right and focus while doing that. So to be honest, it's not me, it's more of the Lord's work, just working through me as a vessel. So yeah.
So what's a thing that you want to accomplish, like as an individual and as like a team during this basketball season?
Well, that's a good question. Well, one thing I want to accomplish is I just want to work on my shot, honestly. This kind of systems that we're running in practices has me doing a lot more than what I've been used to doing. So as an individual, I definitely do want to work on like more of my shot and stuff like that. But as a team, we're building a championship program. We want to take it all the way. We want to be the SEL's #1. So yeah.
And y'all went to states last year, right?
No, 2 years ago, my freshman year.
Right.
All right. What helps you stay grounded when things get overwhelming? You know, like practices and everything, games, homework, schoolwork, all that stuff. How do you stay grounded?
Geez, no, it's a lot. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like teachers, like this would be the bar. And if you're an athlete or even on the basketball team, it's now up here. Like it is very high. One thing I will say for sure is I talk to a lot of older teammates or mentors. Jonah Hiling, which we have the Lions Heart Award named after him. Isaac Schilling, who also won that award after him, and then I won it last year. Those two guys, those are my guys. Like I talk to them about everything. I'll talk to them if I'm stressed, any type of anxiety. So for things like that, a big piece of advice that Isaac and Jonah have both given me is to just be in the moment. Whatever you're doing, be there, and then when you're doing something else, then you have to be there. But like just stay in it. Don't try to I don't know what the word is exactly for it, but like you know how you're doing like homework and you just click on other tabs and you're not getting one thing done?
Yeah.
Just get that one thing done, then move on to the next, and then move on to the next.
Don't get distracted.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
Nice. So since we're in a season of being thankful, you know, Thanksgiving is in like a week. What are you most thankful for when being an athlete and also as a person?
Man, I'm a big crybaby, so my mom for sure. She deals with me every day after practice, my whining, all that stuff. Makes the best food when I'm back from a practice. But yeah, I think through all the games, all the tournaments that we do, all the practices, it's not just the teammates, it's also the moms and the parents that are all behind it. They're a part of the team as much as we are on the court, so for sure.
What are some challenges that you faced that have challenged you to stay thankful?
Yeah, so last year's basketball season, I hyperextended my knee, left and right, my left knee, in a really big game that really was kind of like, it felt like a deciding game if we were really going to states or not, and we did lose that game. We didn't go to states last year. And through that, I was really mad at myself, but also at God a little bit, because I'm like, why would this happen to me? Like, what is going on? But then through that now is almost a year. Actually, in like 2 weeks, it'll be exactly a year from that injury. What I've realized is that you have to go to the storm, and God's not going to take you out the storm, but He's going to be right there through you. He's going to be like the shelter over you while you walk through it. So definitely looking back on that now, I am thankful because it allowed me to spend more time with the Lord, allowed me to spend more time with my family, which is something I didn't really do as much before. So even in the worst things, God turned it for good, for sure.
All right. It's how do you stay Christ-like on and off the court?
Staying Christ-like, that's hard. That's hard every day. It's 100% an expectation thing and being accountable with one another, with brothers. I know you're on the volleyball team. I don't know what you guys do. But like for us on the basketball team, like we keep each other accountable every day. At school, if somebody says like a crazy joke, it's like, yo, chill out. Like we'll make some jokes about Coach Yar, you know. I know on Mondays we'll see Coach Yar with his little notebook walking around and be like, oh my goodness, like get you guys' grades in check and things like that. But I think the best thing about being Christ-like on and off the court is to be open-minded to what others have to say to you. You know, I don't ever want a teammate, and I don't want to be that teammate that can't take any criticism at all, that can't take things in but can only say things out. Even in games, you know, like Dominic is a big one example. I'll be doing something stupid on the court. I won't be doing what I should be doing on the court, and he'll be like, hey, you got to slide right there. You got to do whatever you got to do. And instead of me being like, whoa, why are you telling me to do my job? It's more of like a, you know what, thank you. Then the next play, you know, what do? We score. We get on a little 9-0 run, and it's all because I was able to intake something from my teammate to do my job better. So that's one example I would say of being Christ-like on and off the court for sure.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for listening. Make sure to stay thankful this week.
And make sure to tune in for the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.